Hey there and welcome again to this week's episode of Storytime. So this week we are going to talk about trolling, so real life trolling, pranks, however you might call that. So yeah, some things I did in my life that were just to piss off people. One actually happened recently on the 6th of January, you know, this day where the three kings walk around in your town. I have no idea if that's a thing in other countries, but they do it here in Germany. So three guys disguised as kings run around, they sing at your front door, they bless your house, and once you give them, you have to give them money in order for them to bless your house. And yeah, they will sing bullshit. I've never got why they do that. But yeah, so on the 6th of January this year, they actually rang my doorbell and I answered with the intercom. And I was like, yeah, who's there? And they were like, hey, here are the star singers. And I just answered, what is a star singer? And they were like, yeah, we are the three kings of the East. And I was like, the kings of what? The kings of the East? Why the hell are kings in front of my door? And they were like, no, we are the star singers, the Lord singers. We are, you know, the baby Jesus singer guys. And I was like, what? Why the hell? No, you got to have the wrong address, you know, that's... Hell, here's no baby Jesus or something like that. And they were like, no, we are the star singers. We're just walking around and we're collecting money. And then why would you collect money for star singing? And what has that to do with three kings? And they were like, you don't know that? And I was like, no, of course not. Why would I know three kings that run around and sing for stars? That doesn't make any sense at all. Has that something to do with the Voice of Germany or something like that? You know, one of those pop shows in the television? And they were like, what? No, we are collecting money for the Lord. And I was like, why would the Lord need money? And, you know, they were totally stunned. And they were like, no, we're just star singers, so could you please answer the door? And I was like, okay, if that's the way you've chosen for your life, I'm totally fine with that. Just have fun and have a nice life. And I just hung up the intercom. And when I looked out of the window, they were totally stunned. It was awesome. The look on their faces. I just love that. So yeah, that was my little prank for this year. And when I was younger, I did, you know, loads of pranks, you know, like the doorbell prank where I just hit the doorbell and you ran away and you hide. And once the people come out and they are shattered that there's no one at their front step and they were like, oh my god, I'm forever alone. Yeah, that's always the same reaction. Or, you know, there's this one day, it's in winter, I have no idea which day it is. I think it's in November, where you do little pranks like toilet paper around buildings and stuff like that. You know, I always used wet toilet paper, wrapped it around the car, and on the next day it was frozen in place, so they had absolutely no way to get that off their car. It was just amazing. Or you just, you know, use a little ball of toilet paper and stuff it in their engine, you know, behind there, in the back end of their engine. I have no idea how that's called. So yeah, the car won't start anymore. It's just it's hilarious. It was bad, but yeah, the worst the worst prank I ever did was actually burning down a church. And that wasn't, you know, it wasn't on purpose. I didn't want to do that. It was just, there was a little bit of grass, and I knew there was a fireman, you know, living a couple of houses away from that. So I just set that on fire and I was waiting for them to come and extinguish the fire. But, you know, the fire quickly spread and there was the church right next to those grasses I set on fire. So the whole church burned down just because the fireman wasn't at home, and it was, I don't know, Monday morning or stuff like that. So basically no one was at home and the church was made out of wood basically. So yeah, the church burned down very, very fast. I've never seen burn down a building that fast. It was kind of interesting, but yeah, I burned down a church. I was banned from all Catholic churches in the area from that. It was yeah, I will probably go to hell for that. Yes. But actually God didn't punish me, so if there is really a God, wouldn't he have punished me for burning down his house? But that's just a totally different question. So yeah, that was the worst prank I ever did in my life. And I just think I will end this episode here. It's just, I don't have to talk that much this week. There will be a longer episode next week, probably 10 minutes. And I don't know if you have any suggestions for stories that I, should tell you about. Maybe, I don't know, certain times in my life or something like that. Because I'm running low on stories and I don't want to end story time, but I'll probably have to. So yeah, just leave it in the comment section below. And you should probably see Battlefield 3 gameplay in the background. I really hope this is going to work out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Storytime. If you did, please leave a rating and leave a comment in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And that was it for this week's episode of Storytime. See you next week. I'm iLostLink, signing out.